Hey everybody, Saturday's workout here for you. We got two parts to this one. First part with the strength development is 4 sets, not for time, of 20 bent over rows and 15 weighted glute bridges. On the bent over rows, if you don't have 2 objects to use, you can certainly do them 1 arm at a time. 20 reps of each may or may not be appropriate for you because it's just as much of a posture challenge as it is on your arms, so making sure your back stays in a good position the whole time is important. But with those, we want a controlled descent on the way down. So quickly up to the chest, keep your good position and lower down with some control. It doesn't have to be super slow, but just make sure you're not letting it drop all the way down. And again, making sure your back stays in good position the whole time. For the weighted glute bridges, we haven't really done this much in the programming. I don't think we ever have actually. This is a great tool for strengthening the glutes as well as the back and hamstrings. It can be a little challenging depending on the object that you're using, but it doesn't have to be the kettlebell or the dumbbell. You could put a sandbag or even a kit on top of your hips if you needed to. But I'll put it in the video here. Make sure you know what you're doing there. Similar with the bent over rows, we want a controlled descent and even a pause at the top. Once you finish those 4 sets, we've got a 21-minute AMRAP. We start with 40 walking lunges, that's 20 per leg, so 40 total. 25 flutter kicks with a 4 count. So that ends up being 100 flutter kicks. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. So whichever way works for you to count in your head is fine. 25 with the 4 count or just 100 flutter kicks. And then finally 12 push-ups. Now with this, every 3 minutes you're going to get interrupted with 40 double unders. And yes, that does include the beginning of the workout. That's the first part of it, is you start the workout with 40 double unders. Now it's going to be challenging to get through your lunges, flutter kicks, and push-ups before that 3 minutes is up. So do your best, but if you don't finish it up, then you start where you left off after the 40 double unders. If the lunges get to be a little bit too much, easy, just scale the number of reps. If you don't have space to do walking lunges, you can certainly do them in place. And then on the flutter kicks, if the 4 count is too much or if 100 is too many, then cut that number down. Maybe do a 3 counter going up to 75, whatever works for you. Just make sure you're keeping that position similar to the hollow rocks, keeping that good solid core position so you're not arching through your backs as you're holding your legs out. If you need to do a static hold or tuck your knees in, something like that, that would be fine too. On the push-ups, it's a pretty low number per round, but 12 is still a lot. For those of you that have push-ups, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but if you're just getting into them, then again, similar to the one earlier this week, I would challenge you to do as many full push-ups as you can, and then scale it down to the knees. Because again, you do get a good chunk of rest between the push-ups. Well, not rest, but time in between them anyway. That's it for Saturday's workout. Again, we've got some, we don't have the final plan ready yet for next week, doing some outdoor workouts at the gym. We have officially been approved for them. I'll leave the links to the member registration app because we will need to cap the size of our classes. So stay tuned for that. But we're getting excited for it. We're getting all our hand sanitizer and protocols ready to go so we can do it safely, so you guys can have some fun. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend and hopefully get to lift some barbells next week.